Hello everyone, I hope you are doing absolutely wonderful the same way as I do. And the topic of today's video is the replacement of the gear shifter on my 2005 645 Ci. And I'm gonna show you the problem with mine, and I'm gonna show you how to replace it. As you know, I did purchase my 645 out from Copart, and as I noticed in the videos, the gear shifter was kind of yanked, and I found out that the whole problem is that this metal lever, it's supposed to be like one solid piece, but it was broken into kind of 3 single pieces. And the gear shifter unit is considered by BMW is non-serviceable, so I did go ahead and purchased the replacement thing off eBay. And technically the proper way to replace it is just to do the whole thing, and you will need to get the access to your transmission to, you know, bolt that thing in. But I don't feel comfortable today going like up to this deep. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disassemble this non-serviceable unit, and I'm gonna keep my existing cable, and I'm gonna put this assembly instead, and I'm gonna show you how you can do that. Alright, so here we go. So the first thing you do is you remove the cup holder if you have one. The second thing you do, you lift this gear shifter handle just straight up. It lifts right away. Technically it sits in that thing. It's somewhat tight, so you simply lift it up. Then with the plastic pry tool, you carefully remove that thing, and you disconnect all the connectors, and you put it away. Then you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 screws exposed. You undo those and you carefully pry this thing out and make your way towards yourself, and put it on the side. Probably there is no need to undo the wiring harness in the back, so you can just hang it like that. And there you'll find 3 screws like that. It's probably like T30 or something. And so you undo those, you disconnect all the connectors here from your transmission lever, and you are pretty much done. So from that point you'll be able to kind of lift it, and the only thing holding it in place is gonna be this cable which goes from the lever back to your transmission. So I'm gonna show you how you can undo it. Just give me a moment. So, there is a lock pin, right? This one lock pin. You're gonna need to lift it. It sits pretty tight, so you're gonna need to work your way up. This screwdriver or pliers, you can see it lifts up. You see? Okay. Now we need to release the boot, and that boot got like these little rubber stoppers. Okay. This is the boot, and that thing had this lock pin in, and this lock pin that have a like a stopper ring on the other side, so it was going from here through the whole thing, and it was stopped by this little washer, stopper washer. Okay. I'm gonna show you what I just did. There are extra parts. So there is a plastic piece this cable is attached to. This is the piece, and what I just did, I simply kind of snap it off from this plastic base. Otherwise I cannot release the cable out from this housing, so you need to carefully snap off this thing, just like that. You see, it's pretty easy. So the cable is released, and what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna remove this lock washer, whatever you wanna call it. I'm gonna remove this rod, and I'm gonna lift the whole system to free up the cable, because the cable going from here all the way up to this mounting point, and right now if I'm not releasing the whole mechanism, I cannot release the cable. I'll be with you shortly. Okay, this is my replacement unit, and I'll try to carefully pry this lock washer out. Maybe my screwdriver is a little bit too fat. I'm gonna need to find a little one. Let's try with that. Okay, this comes off pretty easy. Work your way around. Okay, and now I can remove this pin out. Okay, back to the side, and right now all this assembly carefully can come off. And now hopefully I'll be able to release the cable. Maybe not. As a little update, I guess I still need to pry this pin out from the bottom of the lever to release the metal part, because otherwise I don't have any space to take this thing out. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, the pin is out from the mechanism, and right now hopefully I'll be able to carefully pull this sucker out. Hopefully. Right, finally. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to install that thing back in the car. So I won't be using this part. And let's transfer to the car. Okay, I just put that pin back in place with this freaking flickering light. And I will try to manage the cable back into the place. Okay, and this little clip here, and now I'm going to need carefully put it down there. Somehow. Okay, looks like I did. And now this long pin goes from the back okay, all the way there, and this lock pin goes from the front. Okay, the tool that helped me was actually this one from the broken lever. Okay, now it's time to put a lock pin on. That's the okay. We're gonna wear this rubber boot. Yes, this sits in place. Okay. Much better. Oops. Perfect. So 3 big bolts going back in place. Now let me find the proper. So the big bolts T30. Okay, let's continue. So then goes that thing. Oh, let's actually put the lever somewhere else. Like here. And then this yellow wire. metal actually, and a cup holder. All right. All right, here's the deal. This emergency power, you know, kind of contact socket, whatever you want to call it, was pushed all the way in, so I couldn't reach it with this like fuse puller. And I found this you know, cover of this panel, and there was like this kind of metal, you know, whatever it is. I just bent it, found the hole in there, and I did push it all the way from the back, and let's see if it's gonna help us to open the trunk.